Coach, great to have you.
It's great to be back. Thank you.
Welcome back.
You know, this is a special city to me, Little Rock. I had some great times here and some great memories. I wanted to be able to come here and apologize to everybody, the fans, the players, and truly tell you how sorry I am for the way it ended. But I also wanted to come here to thank you for everything that people in this room and in the state did for me and my family. You were great to us. You know, you're a special group, special crowd, and you don't really understand how much effect that y'all have on the players and their families and the support, and how much that means. And you know, there's no question the Hogs can come back, but they're going to need everybody's help here. So stay with them and keep supporting them, because you are what makes the University of Arkansas a special job. There's no question about it.
I wanted to be full disclosure, as Coach referenced. I was watching to see if you were going to be back in coaching this year. If you weren't, the minute I saw that you weren't, I reached out to Frank Fletcher and I said, Frank, would you reach out to Bobby and see if he'd be willing to come? And so Frank did and connected us with Bobby. And one of the things I love about this, as you all know here at this Touchdown Club, we oftentimes have to pay good sums of money to get our speakers in, former coaches and former players. And I kept asking Coach Petrino, I said, Coach Petrino, how much you want? He kept ignoring me. He said, Coach, how much you want? And he said, and he's not charging one single dime for being here today. So I just thought that was Now, even though our screens aren't good, I want to show, let's look back at 2000. Bob, if you could go back to 2009 over at the Embassy Suites. So that was a crowd. I don't know if you can see that, Coach. Much like today, had a full house. And the next shot is that I believe it's, Bob, you can punch up the next one. It's Mike Beebe was the governor back then, 2009. So you know about this Touchdown Club. And when you walked in the room, what are some of the emotions you see when you see it sold out 24 hours? Did you expect that?
I mean, I didn't know what to expect, but it looks familiar. You know, it reminded me of being here before. It reminded me of traveling around the state, all the Arkansas clubs. And, you know, like I said, you're a special group. The support that you give and the energy that you provide for everyone is something that's really special. And I appreciate y'all being here today.
Coach, you said one of the things about the situation, the circumstances of when you left the state, you really didn't get a chance to say goodbye. You didn't get a chance to say to the fans, hey, listen, we built something great the time I was here. You didn't get a chance to talk to the team as a whole. You had to text them. How difficult was that at that situation where you couldn't do that because like you did today? How difficult at that time was it not to have that opportunity?
Yeah, I mean, it was hard, but, you know, it's something that happened a while back. Like I said, something I'm truly sorry for. It was the hardest thing was not to be able to see the players and talk to the players and, you know, guys that truly made a total commitment to our team. You know, we had some great teams and some special teams, but it was because of the players and the camaraderie that we had and the energy that we gave each other. And, you know, you picture all those players in your mind and think of how much sacrifice and commitment they made to the University of Arkansas and to our football team. And, you know, I was just very fortunate to be able to coach a bunch of guys like that.
Obviously, you want to get back into coaching. You want to go, you like the college game, you want the pro game. What are you looking for? What kind of job would you like to have?
Yeah, you know, I don't know. I'll wait and see what happens. I got a couple things I'm doing right now that are taking up a lot of time, and that's what I had to get used to was that the clock ticked really slow for a while. But so we're starting a couple franchises in the state of Colorado with my youngest son, a deal called Hot Works, where you actually go work out in infrared saunas. And I really liked it not only because of the sweat and the workout, but it really helps your joints and gets rid of some of my hip pain. So we decided to do that, and Bobby will do a good job with that. I am in the process of writing a book about offense with a guy out of St. Louis that I helped him get his doctorate degree. He did a little study on our team, and I'll see how that comes out. You know, it's a lot more work than I thought it'd be. I thought it'd be easy, you know, just record things and then write it up, but it's a lot harder than I thought, and we'll see how that comes out. But you know, I've always felt like football was a way of life for me, not a job. So I do miss it. I miss being around the players. I miss the trying to help players, you know, excel and become the best they can possibly be on the field and off the field, you know, and understanding their responsibilities in the classroom and getting their degree, and them understanding how much that really means and how much it can help them when football is over with. Because that's one thing college players need to understand, is that it ends at some point. You know, whether that's after college or 3 years in the NFL or 10 years, whatever it is, at some point it's over with, and you're a young man and you got a lot of life ahead of you. So you got to try to prepare them for that. I miss being around the coaching staff. You know, I love sitting around with the coaches and game planning and you know, working with them on preparing the guys. And then Saturdays are a little boring right now. You know, the competitive spirit is still there, and I'm trying to get myself in the best possible shape I can. And if I get another opportunity to coach, I'm going to come out and do the best I can.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bobby Petrino, everybody. Great job, Bobby.